Have to study about different types of animal tissues, and three type studies are there. Type study of cockroach, which belongs to insecta. Type study of earthworm, which belongs to annelida. Okay, segmented worms, metamerism, cephalization, you can recollect it. Then the type study of frog, which belongs to amphibians. So we have to study about these three things. Type study in the sense we have to study in detail. So we'll begin with the type study of cockroach. So cockroach, the scientific name is Periplaneta americana. It's called as cockroach. It belongs to the phylum Arthropoda, class Insecta. Insects and arachnids, how do you differentiate? Insects have 3 pairs of legs. Arachnids have 4 pairs of legs. See, the spider is placed under arachnida because of that 4 pairs of legs. Under insecta we have the insects which are having 3 pairs of legs. Their body is divisible into head, thorax and abdomen. Cephalization is well developed in case of cockroach. What do you mean by cephalization? The anterior segments are fused to form head-like structure, and the head has most of the sensory organs, okay, and central nervous system. Okay, it is going to protect the brain, and also it has the sensory organs like tongue, ears, and here in insect they have the filiform antenna. Okay. Then we also have compound eye. Tongue is there. So most of the sensory organs are concentrated in the head region. So in insecta, high degree of cephalization is there. You can also notice metamerism. In arthropoda, you know that all the organisms which are placed under arthropoda have jointed legs. Even here the cockroach also has jointed legs. Then there is segmentation also, you can notice. The body of cockroach is divisible into 3 regions. The head, thorax and abdomen. Okay, thorax has 3 zones: prothorax, mesothorax and metathorax. Thorax has 3 zones: prothorax, mesothorax and metathorax. So the legs arising from prothorax, we call it as a pair of legs, prothoracic legs. The legs arising from mesothorax, we call it as a pair of mesothoracic legs, and the legs arising from the metathorax, we call it as metathoracic leg. Okay. So they have a compound eye with number of minute units called as ommatidia. Okay, their skeletal structure is made up of the chitin. Outer part of their body is made up of chitin. So almost all the arthropoda they will be having this chitin. We have also studied about chitin is present in the cell wall of fungi. Please recollect that. Okay. So they have wings, a large wing, okay, and a pair of 2 small wings. One of the wings which is towards the head region, we call it as tegmina, and another wing which is towards the hind part of the cockroach, we call it as hind wing. They can fly to shorter distances. Some of the varieties of cockroach of different species, they can fly to a longer distance also. Their size might vary from 1.5 inches to higher sizes might be there. They are nocturnal animals and they are oviparous. What do you mean by oviparous? Egg-laying. And they are omnivorous. What do you mean by omnivorous? They can feed on anything. Sometimes you can notice that if your house is infested with cockroaches, they feed even on your skin. You might find in the morning hours the burning sensation on the skin, reddening of skin. They would have fed on the skin also. Omnivorous they are. Okay. So you have to remember about these things. The head part of it. They also have mouth parts. The mouth parts we also call it as trophy of cockroach. So they are having an upper lip called as labrum. Then a pair of mandibles. Mandibles would be having teeth-like structures which helps in grinding of the food, whatever they take, but it is not as well developed as in case of human beings. Insecta is invertebrates, you should remember, and They are in the process of evolution. So they do have teeth-like structures on the mandibles, which helps in cutting and grinding the food to an extent. Okay, and a pair of maxilla are there, and this is the lower lip, which is longer. They also have hypopharynx or tongue, is noticed even in case of the cockroach. So the mouth parts of cockroach are, they have an upper lip which is called as labrum, the lower lip which is called as labium, lower lip is longer. They have a lot of protrusions which are labial, palpinga, and you also have paraglossa, glossa. Those might not be required for your examination, but remember the lower lip has extensions, appendages like extensions are there. Okay. Then a pair of maxilla is also noticed, a pair of mandibles which also have teeth-like structures that helps in cutting and crushing the food. They also have tongue, and salivary duct is also there. The saliva is present even in us. They help in moisturing of the food and mixing up of the food. Even in us, the mouth, we have the mechanical digestion. Partial mechanical digestion takes place in our mouth cavity or oral cavity. Okay, so the food gets mixed with saliva and it passes through the digestive system, which we'll discuss here in detail. So this is very important from exam point of view. The digestive system of cockroach diagram is important as well as the explanation. Before you study the digestive system of cockroach, if you want the concepts to be easier, just try to figure out what is the digestive system in us. We have mouth, upper lip, lower lip, there is a tongue, we have the jaws, lower jaw is movable, upper jaw is fixed to the skull, tongue leads into the food pipe or esophagus, esophagus leads into the stomach, stomach leads into the small intestine is divided into three zones, duodenum, jejunum and ileum. Ileum and jejunum, isn't it? Then it leads to large intestine. So large intestine is descending colon, the ascending colon, transverse colon, you can notice that. Okay, and they open up into rectum, where the undigested food materials are stored and they are thrown out through the anus. And there are other accessory glands which helps in digestion. In human beings I am talking about, so that it becomes easier to study in case of cockroach. We also have salivary glands. Okay. So a pair of parotid glands, sublingual, submaxillary glands we have. PSS and Menbekobo. A pair of parotid glands, sublingual glands below the tongue lingua. Okay. Submaxillary glands. For salivary glands I am talking about. Then there is the secretion from liver. The bile juice is secreted in the small intestine, duodenum. Okay, it opens up into duodenum, the small intestine. Maximum digestion takes place in the small intestine in case of human beings. Duodenum, it has intestinal juice secreted, and there is three secretions there: intestinal juice, bile juice, and also pancreatic juice. So all these three secretions happens in the duodenum. So now, what is the type of digestive system that they have in case of cockroach? They have a primitive type of digestive system. Okay. So the mouth, hypopharynx, leads into a long pipe-like structure called as esophagus. And esophagus leads into a large storage of food cavity, which we call it as craw. We don't call it as stomach, we call it as craw. See, the digestive system of cockroach is divided into foregut, midgut, hindgut. So for our study, we divide it into foregut, midgut and hindgut. So whatever I am discussing is about the foregut part. Now the midgut starts. The crop leads into a structure called as gizzard, where they have 6 blade-like structures which helps in crushing and grinding of food. Gizzard does that. It is similar to your grinder or mixer. And they grind the food here. What is this gizzard made up of? They have taken a transverse section of gizzard. You can notice this teeth-like structure, chitinous teeth. Can you notice the spear-like structures? 6 of them are there. Teeth-like structures, chitinous teeth. Outside they are made up of circular muscles. Then they also have cuticle. Cuticle layer is found throughout the digestive system of cockroach. Okay? And they have chitinous membrane. The outermost membrane of that gizzard is chitinous membrane. They have circular muscles. They have chitinous teeth, which is very hard and help in the digestion of the food. This is the cavity in which the food passes through. So the teeth are going to, chitinous teeth are going to grind and digest the food. Mechanical digestion takes place in the gizzard. In between the foregut, junction of foregut and the midgut. See, up to gizzard is foregut. After gizzard it is midgut. In between this junction, you find numerous finger-like structures called as hepatic caecae, which opens up into the midgut. Hepatic cells, you find it in the liver, isn't it? They help in digestion. Hepatic caecae secretes into the midgut and they help in digestion. Where is the hepatic caecae located? It is located in the junction between the foregut and midgut. Foregut ends at gizzard. Further it is midgut. So midgut leads into, midgut is also called as mesenteron. So then this midgut, there is a junction of midgut and hindgut. There are numerous yellow filament-like segments. So numerous hairy, yellowish, hairy filament-like structures, which we call it as malpighian tubules. They are excretory in nature. You know that kidneys are our excretory organs. So the nitrogenous waste in our body is thrown out as urea during the process of urination. In our body, kidneys are there. But in case of cockroach, what do they have? Malpighian tubules. They help in excretion of nitrogenous waste. Okay? And this midgut continues into as hindgut. Hindgut, you can differentiate between ileum, colon, and finally where the food is, undigested food is stored for short duration, we call it as this reservoir as rectum. Even in human beings, the rectum is there, and finally it opens through the anus. Okay? Now, here you can find both anal circus and anal style. Male cockroach has anal styles. Anal styles are absent in female cockroach. They have only anal circus. They don't have anal styles. Okay? So that you have to remember about. Then if you look into the salivary apparatus of the cockroach, so the hypopharynx, they are going to open into the tongue. Saliva is secreted in the oral cavity where the tongue is located, hypopharynx. They have a common duct which branches to form two of them and they lead into this reservoir. The salivary glands are above that. The saliva is stored in this reservoir. Okay? So the salivary glands, you have a pair of reservoir and a pair of salivary glands in both of them. They secrete the saliva and that is brought through the common duct into the mouth region where the tongue mixes the saliva with the food and they are going to form semi-solid structures. So you have to remember about this process of digestion in cockroach.